All right, just take me through your reaction to the performance that Deontay had tonight.
Yeah, he put us on his back tonight. I always feel really good when he has the ball in his hands, and we're trying some different ways to get the ball in his hand, whether it was quarterback, receiver, punt return, kick return, whatever it is. And I don't know how many different ways he scored tonight, but he carried us. And as far as points go, tonight he had a receiving touchdown also. So he was about the only thing positive we had going tonight. So we got to find other ways to get some positive offensive plays in next week.
What about him allows you to get that creative with your play calls?
Yeah, he's just a smart football player. His football IQ's out the roof. He can play any position on the field, running back, quarterback, receiver, DB, punt return, kick return. He's our holder on extra point. He's on punt. So, I mean, there's nothing really he can't do. So that allows us to move around the field and get the ball a lot of different ways.
Did he previously have experience playing at quarterback, maybe in past seasons?
Yeah, he played quarterback in middle school.
Wow.
He was the middle school quarterback, and then when he came up, he started at DB as a freshman, so he didn't really play much quarterback when we first came up to high school, and then we worked a little bit with him, and then he started quarterback last year for us.
What was the transition like for him to go from kind of a quarterback role to more of a receiving role and being kind of flexible and just doing whatever he can?
Yeah, he's a team-first guy. He's going to do whatever we ask him to do. So, receiver, put him back quarterback. I always feel really comfortable with the balls in his hands. So, like I said, we're going to try to get him the ball, and he's usually pretty dynamic when we get it to him.
Absolutely. And a little bit of a rougher start for the team with Eastern Wayne scoring 10 points out of the first half. What kind of went wrong that you saw, and how did you kind of address that with the team?
Yeah, we know Six is a really good player, so our safety was there. Six just made the catch and then had a heck of a run after the catch. We had a missed tackle there, so we knew it's this deep in the playoffs. Other teams are going to have guys that are going to go make plays. We just got to be able to match those, and we didn't early on, and then Deontay put us on his back and carried us through the first half.
Is he the type of guy that is like a vocal leader in huddles when you kind of face a deficit like that, or does he do more of like performing through example?
Yeah, he's not the biggest kind of like rah-rah guy, but he will be more vocal, especially games like tonight where he feels like we need him to. I heard him be a little bit more vocal tonight. Big games like this, he wants to win. He's the ultimate competitor, so that comes out in games like this. Absolutely.
And out of the first quarter, what was kind of your message to the team to get them to kind of settle down and relax a little bit?
Yeah, we just got to keep playing. We knew defensively we were playing really good. We gave up that big play, but other than that, we weren't really giving up a whole lot other than scrambles. DBs were having to stay in coverage for 6-7 seconds, so that was our defensive line was doing a good job getting pressure, and then we just had to stay in coverage and make the play when he scrambled around.
Yeah, and you talk about Deontay being the bright spot for the team today, but what did you kind of learn about what the team needs to improve on heading into next week?
Yeah, offensively we just got to be more efficient. There was a lot of stuff early on. We had some drops. We had some things that we felt like were open that we just weren't hitting on. And so then we also had a couple penalties, not as many as last week, but it kind of put us, when you get third and longs, those are really hard to convert at any level and put you in a bad position, kind of force you to do some things you're not used to doing. So we got to be more efficient, move the ball, have success running the ball and passing the ball. Why
did you ultimately elect to have Deontay kind of take some snaps at quarterback today?
Is something the defense can't really prepare for. He did it all last season. When the play breaks down and they were bringing a lot of pressure, he finds one seam and he's taking it for 80 yards. So he's the one guy on the team that can do that. That's pretty dynamic when he has the ball, and it's hard for the defense to adjust to that.
Absolutely.